Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2021 IFBB Pro League Minneapolis Pro Bikini show, which was incredibly exciting because we had some top names competing. A lot of the girls that would have been at the Arnold UK. So exciting. So, I'm not certain that these are the rules for the 2022 qualification period, but we don't know them yet, so we're just going to follow the 2021 rules. So for bikini, I am presuming that this is going to be an all-other contest. 2nd through 5th receive the points. Winner qualifies for Olympia, and at the end of the qualification period, it's the top 5 who go to Olympia. So looking at the top 5, in first place was Roxana, 2nd, Francesca, 3rd, Ellie, 4th, Alessia, and 5th, Yun. So here's Yun in 5th, who I think is absolutely incredible. She is so lean. She's so buff. Just her arms are amazing. I love how defined her delts are. I love the definition in her lats. I think her abs look incredible. Her obliques are so deep. And then she's got the most beautiful definition in her legs. I love this detail up here in the glute. She's just amazing. She's got fabulous calves, super developed muscles in her legs. I think she's incredible. And I think she's posing ever so slightly differently than she did at the San Antonio. You're seeing a little bit more of this back shoulder. This shoulder to me is a little bit more open towards the back of the stage. So you're seeing a little tiny bit more of her lat. It's opening up her chest. I think it's incredible. Also, you're seeing a tiny bit more of this beautiful curve to her glute. So whatever she's doing, it's just such a minuscule change, but it looks amazing. Also, I love her hair. I love that there's just a little bit more volume. There's a little bit of that hair over her forehead, very face framing. It's beautiful. I think she did fantastic. Okay, next in 4th place was Alessia, who looks as beautiful as she always does. She also has great conditioning, really beautiful line running down her leg. Her hamstring is incredible. The shape of her glute looks beautiful. Really nice abs. Beautiful detail in her shoulder and a gorgeous hourglass shape. Like, just absolutely beautiful. Nice hair. I love the dark suit. I love the long earrings. She looks really, really good. The only thing I wouldn't mind seeing is if Alessia would maybe move this hand here. I think it could be a little higher and a little further back from the belly button. It's very close to the belly button in my opinion, and I want to see all of those abs. But that's it. I think she's incredible. 4th place for sure. Okay, next in 3rd is Ellie, who looks so beautiful. She's just so aesthetically pleasing from top to bottom. A beautiful shape, beautiful skin tone, absolutely gorgeous. I love her makeup, how it coordinates with her suit. Her posing is beautiful. Her conditioning is amazing. I love the definition in her oblique, in the leg. That quad is so beautifully outlined. She's got such a lump of muscle in her hamstring. It's just gorgeous. Her shoulders look lovely. I would prefer if the hair was off of her shoulders so that we could see the lats. I always find that you need to see the lat to really appreciate the hourglass shape. And also, I feel like she poses a little bit sideways. Her legs are perfect, but I wouldn't mind if she twisted her body just a little bit more frontwards so that you could see more of the abs. And I think you'll agree with me when you see the lineup photo that she's a little bit more sideways. That's my only thing I could think of because I think she is just phenomenal and she looks beautiful. Okay, next is Francesca in 2nd place. She's beautiful just as always. We just saw her get 2nd at the San Antonio. Very consistent with how she looked there. Very consistent posing, right? It's like a copy of the same image. Beautiful shoulders. She's so broad. She's got an amazing hourglass. Really just unbelievable hourglass. Tiny waist, beautiful glutes. I'm particularly loving how you can see this detail up here at the top of her hip. Gorgeous. Beautiful quads. I always love that teardrop shape by her kneecap. She's gorgeous. Well, okay, here's what I'm thinking. And I want to know your comments on this. What would you think about if Francesca perhaps put a little curl in her hair? Would you like it, or do you think the straight hair is her signature and she should leave it? Let me know in the comments. Do you like when the athletes switch up the hair, or do you think they find what works and stick with it? Let me know. That's the only thing I can think of, is something to change, maybe for fun. She's incredible. She's beautiful. A very beautiful second place. And now finally in first place is Roxana, who has come out of nowhere and is taking the IFBB Pro League Bikini division by storm. She is incredible. And yes, we saw her get first at the San Antonio, but I think she is looking even better here. And what I love is the posing. Now, it could simply be that at the San Antonio, she was facing the judge, whereas here we're seeing her straight on facing the photographer, or it just could be a slight tweak. But man, oh man, does it ever highlight her hourglass. She's opened up her chest. She's brought the back shoulder way more forward than it was here. So we get to see this straight line on the top of her shoulders. We see the hourglass, and we see such a beautiful shape from her glute. Whereas here, it was a lot more rounded. Here we're getting that gorgeous, that shape where it just sticks out so far before rounding out into the hamstring. So I am loving this angle. Like I said, whether it's an actual change or simply just a change in our viewpoint, either way, I love it. She looks beautiful. She's got lovely balance between top and bottom, but she also has a really nice amount of size. I love how developed her legs are. She's very muscular, great definition, and I think she absolutely deserves a first place, and she looks beautiful. Okay, so here's everybody side by side. And in this photo, I think that both Ellie and Roxana could turn to be a little bit more facing the front. I'm particularly liking how Yun is posing. You're seeing a lot of her front. It just allows you to see that hourglass very well, in my opinion. But, you know, these girls know how to pose where the judges are, and they know how to highlight what they need to highlight. I think everybody looks amazing. I'm drawn to the definition, that line running down Alessia's legs. Same with Ellie. I'm really noticing that roundness. I love this definition here in Roxana's glute. I think Yun's shoulders are just beautiful. Francesca, of course, you see that crazy hourglass shape of hers. It was just a fantastic top 5. And now from behind, absolutely beautiful. I'm drawn to Alessia's glute ham tie-ins. They're so sharp. I think Ellie's hamstrings look beautiful, although I'm wondering if perhaps they were too defined. Maybe if they were just a tiny bit softer, that could have pushed her into an even higher placing. Francesca, of course, has a beautiful size to her and roundness to the tops of her glutes. Yun has just gorgeous shape to her legs. And Roxana has really nice hourglass. I love how much shoulder you're seeing. She's got beautiful definition from behind in her arms, really nice small waist, and then her glutes are beautifully rounded, but also a nice tie-in and gorgeous round sweep, and then not too much definition in the hamstring. So I think Roxana just looked beautiful. Some of these ladies, I think Alessia, Yun, and Ellie could maybe have their feet a little bit closer together. I don't think they need to be as wide as they are. Although, like I said, these women know how to really highlight their hourglass shape. So perhaps that's what they are thinking. So a fabulous top 5. Absolutely beautiful. I think Roxana, Alessia, and Yun, one final comment, could perhaps have a teeny tiny trim just so that the hair is a little shorter than resting on the glute. Okay, in terms of Olympia, Roxana, I believe, is qualified. Francesca would be up to 10. Ellie, 4. Alessia, 3. And Yun, 4. So I've got one more recap from the weekend coming for you. The Nashville Night of Champions. And then, of course, this weekend, in a matter of days, the Olympia. Oh my gosh, it is here. I can't believe it. So I will be back with recaps of all of those shows as soon as I absolutely can. So make sure you're subscribed. Please give me a like if you like this video, and comment below what you are most excited for at the Olympia. Oh my gosh. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.